Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'll be showing you how I made this delicious, rich and authentic Calabar style Afang soup. If you love traditional Nigerian soups, packed with flavor and plenty of assorted proteins, then you are going to enjoy this recipe. Stay with me till the end because I will also share a few tips that will help you achieve that perfect thick and flavorful Afang soup. These are all the ingredients we'll be using for this recipe, and I'll be dropping them in the description box. And as we cook, we are going to know more of the ingredients we use in this recipe. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. In a pot, I added the cow meat, white Kpomo and stockfish head. These are some of the proteins that will form the flavorful base of our soup. Next, I added some Knorr Cubes and salt to season the meat properly. Then I poured in enough water, gave everything a good stir, covered the pot and allowed it to cook until the meat became soft and tender. While the meat was cooking, I prepared the main ingredients of this soup, the Okazi leaf, which is also known as the Afang leaf. For my own version, I blended the Okazi leaf together with some crayfish and a mixture of green, red and yellow Habanero peppers. I also added a little water. Please, if you are adding water, add little so that your soup will not become watery. The water is to aid the blending process. You can also pound the Okazi leaf using a mortar and pestle if you prefer the traditional method. Personally, I like washing my Okazi leaf before blending. One thing to note is that Okazi helps thicken the soup, so blending it this way creates a smooth texture that combines beautifully with the water leaf. After blending, this is what we'll have: a smooth, vibrant green Okazi puri. It looks fresh, rich, and ready for the soup. At this point, I checked on the meat and it had cooked nicely. So I added the water leaf, dry croaker fish, dry catfish, and the periwinkle with shell. I covered the pot and allowed everything to cook together for a few minutes, so all the flavors could blend perfectly. Then I opened the pot and gave it a gentle stir. If you have watched to this extent, please kindly like this video and subscribe to my channel. Your support truly means a lot to me. Thank you. As you can see, the water leaf released a good amount of water into the soup. This is exactly why you should allow the water used to cook the meat to reduce before adding the water leaf. If you start with too much liquid, your Afang soup may end up watery instead of thick and rich. By the way, where are you watching from? And how do you prepare your Afang soup? Do you blend your Okazi leaf like I do? Or do you prefer pounding it with mortar and pestle the traditional way? Let me know in the comment section below. I love reading your different cooking styles and learning how Afang soup is prepared in different homes. So let's continue. Next, I added the smoked Kpanla fish. Then I poured in the blended Okazi leaf mixture immediately. You can see how thick and rich the soup begins to look. This is exactly the texture we are aiming for. After that, I added more ground crayfish for extra flavor. Then I added additional Knorr Cubes and some red oil. Afang soup needs a generous amount of red oil to achieve that authentic Calabar taste, rich color. I stirred everything thoroughly. After stirring, I noticed the oil wasn't quite enough for my liking, so I added the remaining palm oil. I gave it another good stir, then tested the soup to check the seasoning. At this point, I added a little more salt to blend all the flavors. Once everything tasted perfect, I stirred one final time and covered the pot. I allowed it to cook for just about 2 minutes. This is a very important step. You don't want to overcook the Okazi leaf because prolonged cooking can cause it to lose its vibrant color and turn very dark. After 2 minutes, our delicious Calabar style Afang soup was ready. Just look at that rich color, thick texture, and all those beautiful proteins. This soup pairs perfectly with fufu, pounded yam, eba, semovita, or any swallow of your choice. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our delicious recipes. Also share this video with your friends and family who love Nigerian cooking. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next recipe. Bye for now.